Hello and welcome to the Capcom E3 2021 showcase. We have about a minute and a half until it starts up, maybe slightly less than that, and I'm very excited for Capcom's because I know we're getting some more Monster Hunter stuff. There's for sure going to be either something for Rise or something for Stories 2 here, and I'm hoping that we'll also get maybe some Resident Evil DLC. I think that would be really cool. I have not yet finished Resident Evil Village, but I'm about halfway through, I think. And I'm really enjoying it so far. And then I'm really hoping for some Mega Man, even if it's not going to be new Mega Man, because when would that ever happen? Now, I'm hoping for a Battle Network collection or a Legends collection. Either one of those would be incredible. We have the Zero collection now. We have the OG collection, and we have the X collection. But it's about time that we get, where's the Battle Network collection? Where's the Legends collection of just a couple games that should have been a full series? Where's I want my port of Command Mission, Mega Man X Command Mission that I can play again. I love that RPG. I just, I want Mega Man Battle Network. I want the RPGs. Dang it. So, I'm hoping for some Mega Man. I'm expecting some Resident Evil. We'll probably get like 4 remake, like really showed off here, right? Because we know they're making that. And then we're getting some Monster Hunter content for sure. Either a new monster or an old monster being brought back for either Monster Hunter Stories 2 or for Rise. But I expect we might see something that goes in both, which makes me think we might have something coming back. And the green screen is deciding to try and creep back into frame for some reason. But we'll deal with it. And it's time now, so we're going to refresh the page and see how's it going. But it should be starting up any minute now. Any second now, really. We could get some Monkey Ball, I guess. That would be really weird. Tatsunoko versus Capcom would be amazing, but I don't think that's going to happen, right? I don't think we're gonna get any Frank West here. I don't think we're getting Dead Rising at all. I don't see it anymore. We could get Marvel vs. Capcom here, but I don't think we will. And we could get some Ghost and Goblin stuff here. What I would love to see is like DMC DLC. I would love to see like a Darkstalkers. I have a little list made up over here that I'm reading through. I would love to see Sengoku Basara or a new Strider, but I don't think we're getting that stuff, right? That's just hopes and dreams at this point. But I do have the docket ready so that I can categorize all this as it comes in. Let's see what we're getting with Capcom today.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm
Okay.
your host,
Oh
Rachel
yeah,
Jericho,
Ace Attorney, of
aka
course. Yeah.
Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom.
Okay.
We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter,
Sure.
and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what
Street
are we
Fighter
waiting
League.
for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village.
Sure.
The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village.
There's something about, like, she's doing a great job, but there's something
It
about
brought
her
the world
smile
another chapter
where
in
it's
this
just like,
decades-long
I think
story
it's
as
this
the
side
franchise
view
celebrates
that
its
makes it just like,
25th
okay,
anniversary this
because
year.
she's not looking at you
I'm
anymore,
honored to be
right?
able to introduce
And so it makes it
Tsuyoshi
weird when
Kanda,
you see it from the side view,
producer
but
on
that's
Resident
really
Evil
interesting.
Village, with a special message for the fans.
Because she's doing a great job. It's nothing about her at all. She's doing a great job.
Bye-bye.
DLC trailer?
There's nothing to fear.
Where's Rose? She's everything to me.
I really hope this doesn't spoil too much for Village.
I think it's time you left things in my hands.
I mean, I know I should have beaten it already, but
Go on.
I had to go away for a week on a work trip. I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
Hi,
that was
everyone.
pretty tame.
My
Yeah,
name is
they were
Tsuyoshi
good. No
Kanda,
spoilers
producer
there.
on Resident Evil Village.
I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May.
Absolutely.
We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil ReVerse.
That's right.
Where players go head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes
Jack.
and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil ReVerse will go live next month.
Next
across
month?
all
Okay.
supported platforms.
Cool.
So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
Sure. Development just started on additional DLC for Village. More info later. Okay, well, I mean, I assumed DLC was going to be made for it,
Kanta-san, for that
so
wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter.
Oh,
Whether
boy.
it's adventuring alongside monsters or
Oh,
battling
boy,
them
I
with
really
friends,
hope
we've
that
got something for you.
it's not all
First,
to the
let's
level that
dive
just
into
was.
the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster
'Cause in
Hunter
some
Stories
ways-
2: Wings of Ruin.
In some ways, that was like a commercial for Village, right? Nothing new was revealed. It was just, I guess, Reverse next month was the thing that was revealed. This is a third story trailer.
This was his fate.
Okay.
Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
Wait, Red's
All around
dead?
things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again.
Oh boy. And that's where Ray's Wing Ratha.
Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You
That's
were
a
given
decision
Red's
to make, for
kinship
sure.
stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about
I'm torn on how I feel about this. Because I kind of wish this had been revealed just by playing the game as compared to in a trailer. Because the other two trailers didn't bring up Red at all, you know?
Appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this right now. It's cool, don't get me wrong. That's a cool twist.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control them?
Just like,
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like
It still
your
looks
bond
really good,
with
though.
Tsukino.
it looks really good.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
Does the main character have a
The
voice?
flames of his life force weakening. The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters.
Oh, that Mizutsune looks so
Surely
sick.
You can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they meet.
Oh, I love
Makes them strong.
the trope of
My friends here taught me
continuing will.
I believe in the strength of humanity.
I was gonna say, don't spoil too much for us now. You already spoiled maybe the biggest thing. Like, I don't think it would bother me if it had been revealed in the first trailer, right? But nice. Right, a Palamute. But it just feels weird this close to launch to have a trailer that's like, hey, this character from the first game, super dead. Yeah! July 15th. Trial version on June 25th, and you can transfer? Heck yeah! Heck yeah! I can't see the Kimura outfit now without hearing the Kimura Village theme, which is probably what they expected, and is very effective. July 9th. I'm playing that demo, though, June 25th.
Right? And
yeah.
how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release.
Awesome.
You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year.
Right.
And we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out
more.
Let's go.
New collab?
This is for my fellow hunters.
So, I mean, we knew about the one with stories, right?
Rathalos is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge.
Yeah, but we knew about this one already, though.
I have a good
I mean, we didn't know it would be that big of an outfit. But, like, we knew they were doing an outfit. We knew you would get the gear. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, because we knew about that one already. Almudron, Fashion Victim. Rampage. Gra. Heart of a Hero. Icy Blade. These are a lot of event quests. Okay. Nice. Play Possum. Very cool. Shades. Why not? More stickers. Okay, new paint. Oh, you can get an outfit for... Okay. You can get a penguin then. Okay. Okay. Why not? Sure. Capcom Collab 2 is coming to the end of July, but... Okay.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan. With all the
I agree.
To Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore.
I feel like what was the point of going, well, we got a new collab coming, when it's a collab we already knew?
Future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the
I'm trying not to be pessimistic. I'm really trying.
Which were previously only available in Japan.
I'm really trying,
back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Okay, let's focus on this, because this is good. I'm excited for this.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but like if you don't have anything new to announce for it, then just focus on the stuff you do have to announce on. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm just cynical and old, but...
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this.
Herlock Sholmes!
Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
I am super down for this.
Well, what have we here?
Super down for this.
It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination. Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect,
of course.
This is an outrage!
I'm super here for it. Absolutely, I am.
You're the best lawyer in the world.
July 27th. Heck yeah.
So we have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Okay.
Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Okay. Minor spoilers may be
I'm
included.
Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is
Okay,
thrilled
we're good.
to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
Okay.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
I'm super excited for whatever this is about to be. Oh!
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed
I love him.
series of conjectures.
I love him so much. I love Herlock Sholmes so much. Yeah. What I love about this is that they say he's wrong, but he's so sure of it, right? So then it becomes the dance of deduction because you have to then give an
Ryunosuke
altering
and Susato
opinion version,
will then
right?
discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
I love it. The newspaper in his pocket. That's what he was going to
As
cut.
players present new evidence and
Aha,
observations,
never mind.
Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information.
Oh, and that's why it's a
Uncovering
dance,
the
because you
truth,
do that. I love it.
Ryunosuke and Herlock
I love it
enter
so
into a
much.
semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
I love this. Haha! Yes, this game is going to be incredible. And it's so stylish too. It's yes, absolutely, 100%.
In courtroom battles,
100%.
will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection!
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors.
Okay.
All of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
Right.
Objection!
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims. When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds, too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Nice.
Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
Oh!
This has just been a small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans and diehard fans alike.
July 27th.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters.
We're closing it
Rob
out
TV
already.
and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on
Capcom like
Fighters.
kicked the door in, went, hey, we're working on Resident Evil Village DLC, also Red's dead, and we're doing that crossover we said we were doing. Here's some Ace Attorney, now we're out.
Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League.
All right.
Competitive Street Fighter 5 player
Okay.
and host extraordinaire. Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it. And I think that's a perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter 5, Capcom E3. It just feels right and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice! Nice! What? That was nasty. And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter 5 is. The long and the short of it is this. We travel all around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region, sign up for Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter 5.
The double perfect, the way he looked at the camera like, don't ever expect another man's controlling.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament, but that money alone, that's not what's really at stake here.
I wish I could be excited for Street Fighter anymore. Street Fighter 5 just like oh. I wish I could still be excited for Street Fighter.
So behind me you can see in all of its glory the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right, we take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19 different territories. So there's so many opportunities for players from around the world to get that ticket into Capcom Cup.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because again, that is a big change from what 2020 was into what we could expect for 2021.
And Margo,
I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to be nice, you know?
Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel. You can do so on a plethora of
I'm
platforms.
trying to be nice.
YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course,
But this Capcom event was saved only by Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, in my opinion.
as well as catching some of the community-focused content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3 duke it out in this battle tournament series.
Yeah, I don't know.
Walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only have 1v1 content. But now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen? Nice. He checks it. He checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good.
Let's not forget the Intel World.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to not talk. I have nothing for this. Because Street Fighter V burned me so bad.
World Finals happening next month.
And you say, but Street Fighter V's good, Trey. Yeah, now it is. But at launch, it was abysmal.
Everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
Sure.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
Sure.
I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
This is a game about being a world warrior. Capcom College Tournament play.
Obviously, they got a rivalry. I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
Ooh, nice. The pop-off. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yep. Gonna go to the limit. And I ain't light of the beat.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter V experience. This is Capcom Pro Tour.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-Verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, man, I'm trying so hard to be positive right now, but this is the only good thing of the show. We already knew about everything else.
Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun. Make sure you catch
30 minutes of our lives.
There really is something for everyone here today.
I could have been playing Rise in that time.
Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom.
I've been in the conversation on Twitter. It's not good, Capcom. People are not happy.
AKA Seltzer, thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, I think that might be the worst one so far this year. I'm excited for Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I'm excited for that. The Stories 2 demo is nice. I'm excited for that. And the fact that it transfers over. But, all right. Let me know your thoughts on the Capcom E3 showcase in the comment section down below. Until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy Full Spectrum, the Capcoms got to offer.